WWE 2K15 gameplay commentary simulation. This Friday night on SmackDown, it's going to be the Tag Team Championships on the line. Gold and Stardust versus the Usos. Now, we have seen a variety of different contests between these two teams. Whether it was a regular match, just tag team straight up, whether it was a tag team championship match. We have seen these four combat in singles competition, but it's inside of a steel cage, and that changes the entire vibe. You want to talk about some historic steel cage matches in WWE history. You got a steel cage match here that probably will be the Cosmic Key's most weirdest, the strangest steel cage match we have ever seen in SmackDown history. Now, I think these two teams have great chemistry. They've put on some solid matches on pay-per-view, on Raw, on SmackDown, even in a six-man tag predicament. But when these two teams go at it and these four superstars are in the steel cage at the same time, can you imagine the dynamic? Can you imagine just how odd and peculiar it could get with Gold and Stardust in the ring when they defend their WWE Tag Team Championships? And it's going to be a fight. I hope we see some bloodshed, but in the WWE's new era, I don't think we're going to see it. Right now, Goldust and Stardust right now taking over. And Goldust just got taken down, but Stardust just took down one of the Usos. And now we're going to witness it. Imagine if this came down to a two-on-one predicament where one superstar left the cage and you're defend for yourself. You're all by yourself. You have nowhere to turn. You have nowhere to hide. You have nowhere to run. And look at Stardust top rope. What's this? And what a perfect moonsault. Stardust with a picture-perfect moonsault inside of a steel cage. Tag team titles on the line, and down goes Goldust. And now Stardust in control. And now the Usos. Oh, look at that maneuver by Jimmy and Jey Uso inside of a steel cage. And I'll tell you what a performance that these two teams always put on. You know, they always impress. They always go out of their way to give the fans what they want. And the tag team division is certainly going to be heating up, especially with some NXT talents coming down to the main roster. And now Stardust in the corner. What's he going to do here? And looking for a modified version. Jacks the jaw. Down goes Jimmy and Jey Uso. And now Stardust is going to climb. Are they going to retain the tag team titles on SmackDown? And now it's going to leave Goldust all by himself in a two-on-one predicament. And that's not going to be good. Well, the odds definitely favor the Usos now, but that's the thing about this tornado. That's what makes it complicated. That's what makes it unpredictable, because you don't know what's going to happen from 1 minute to the next, because now you're down to you can come down to a 2-on-2, a 2-on-1, and then a 1-on-1 predicament. That's what can happen inside this vicious steel cage. Remember, if you want more WWE 2K15 gameplay commentary simulations, like the video, subscribe, and leave your comments. It's very important that you leave your comments, your likes, and subscribe for more videos like this. Like I said, once again, it's going to be very slow as it concerns rumors, news, and headlines. But that's not my fault. I love to provide coverage. I love to provide in-depth analysis of WWE news, rumors, and headlines. But once again, it's out of my control when there's not much to talk about. So that's why I'm giving you this review. That's why I'm giving you this commentary of the steel cage match that we're going to witness on SmackDown. And right now, Goldust is doing the best he can against a 2-on-1 predicament. Goldust is battling. Goldust is not going to, stop. I'll tell you what, the Rhodes brothers, they've definitely, made believers out of me. We thought Goldust was going to have to find a new tag team partner. We thought Cody Rhodes said, he couldn't get the job done. He wasn't fit enough. He wasn't good enough. And then he turns into this Stardust persona, and it's taken on a life of its own. But right now, Goldust, he's going to have to take on a life of its own, because Goldust is having his troubles in a 2-on-1 predicament. And this is not where you want to be inside of a steel cage with Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, as they look to regain the WWE Tag Team Championships. And it's looking like they will win the tag team titles tonight in a 2-on-1 predicament. But Goldust with a bulldog, a great bulldog, and now Goldust, and drops him right in between. And that's not a good way to spend your Friday or Tuesday night. And now Goldust and another bulldog. Goldust trying to do whatever it takes to get out of this cage. And another bulldog. Goldust going back to what brought him to the dance. Goldust will do whatever it takes to regain and retain those championships. And what a hip toss. And now the Usos once again back in control of Goldust. What is going to happen inside of the steel cage? And what an elbow drop right in between the chest. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank all the subscribers and viewers. And what another finishing maneuver coming up. And yes, down goes Goldust. Goldust down again here on SmackDown. And down the neck of Goldust just got wrenched there. And when he's climbing. Now we could go on to a 1-on-1 predicament. But if he goes to the other side of the cage, they both climb out at the same time. We have new tag team champions. Samoan drop. What a Samoan drop. He hits it. Uh-oh, I have a good feeling we're going to see new champions tonight. Gold and Stardust run is going to come to an abrupt halt. It's going to come to a stop, and another Samoan drop. It's not looking good. It looks like the tag team champions are reeling. It's a one-on-one predicament now. We've seen it all inside the steel cage. And what a super kick, yes. We are going to crown new champions. Climb up the cage. It's over. We have new champions. The Cosmic Key has been lost. What a deranged duo. It was a good run while it lasted. But here on SmackDown, inside of a steel cage, we will have new champions. Oh, what a talk. Wow, just at the last second, just at the last moment, a last-ditch effort by Goldust. Hey, Goldust, he is a performer. Goldust is, no stranger to matches like this. He knows what it's like to survive inside of a steel cage. He's a late game changer, as they say, and the same can be said about a lot of superstars, but nobody comes back in a big match predicament like Goldust inside of a match where you have to thrive and survive and where you have to adapt. And I'll tell you what, Goldust and Stardust have adapted. They've also changed, and that's why they are the tag team champions. And what a blockbuster maneuver that was by Goldust, slamming him right into the mat. Remember, the tag team championships are at stake here. It's a steel cage match here on SmackDown. We've had plenty of steel cage matches on SmackDown, but never a tornado-style steel cage match with the tag team titles on the line in a one-on-one predicament that started as a four-man predicament. And now, wait a minute. Curtain call. Oh, Goldust heard the version of a curtain call. Is Goldust going to do it? You mean after all of this, they're going to retain the titles? No, not this way. Come on, get up. You can do it, Uso. Come on, Uso crazy. Do it. Yes, he's up. He's up. Oh, it might be too late, though. It may be too late. He may do it. He's going to do it. He's going to climb down the cage. The tag titles are on the line. Go out the door, Uso. Go out. No, not this way. Come on, damn it. Good God, no. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Gold and Stardust, still the tag team champions. Is this what we're going to see on SmackDown? Is this going to be the scene? This is the simulation and gameplay and commentary of it. But is this what we're going to see on Friday Night SmackDown? Here's some highlights of this extraordinary, strange, and peculiar tag team steel cage match. And it was a pretty good match. You got to give it that. With some pretty damn solid good commentary behind it as well. And right now, I'll tell you what, the 2-on-1 disadvantage, I thought for sure we were going to see new tag team champions. But once again, Goldust outshines Goldust with a Hollywood performance tonight inside of a steel cage. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Remember to request a match. Whatever match you want to see me play or do commentary on, ringside commentary, simulations. You like the video, subscribe, and give me your comments. Still the tag team champions, Gold and Stardust. You got to give credit where credit is due. They came through when the lights were on bright. Congratulations, Jimmy and Jay will live to fight another day. They gave it their best shot. They tested Gold and Stardust, but tonight the better team won. Subscribe.